Kansas City 34, Detroit 30. Let's talk Lions. This episode is sponsored by me and my time, my free time, and my love for the Honolulu Blue. Though I really am a Color Rush kind of guy, I love our Color Rush uniforms, but whatever. Last week I said this game is identity week. And quite frankly, I look at it, scoring 30 points. I think we have a team. Challenge me if you want. I don't care. I think we have a team. I think we look good. We beat ourselves and we made mistakes. Yeah, and that's why we lost. And we can't make those mistakes, but we look like an actual team. I guess it's tough because, I heard a couple sportscasters this morning talking about how there's no moral victory. Like, I don't believe in moral victories, yada, yada, yada. And where myself as a competitor, I agree with you. End of the story is we lost. We lost to the Chiefs. That 2-1-1 record now exists, and that sucks. However, as a fan, I got to watch that game, and I have something to believe in because I saw a team come together and play their hearts out all 60 minutes, and they were beautiful. They were beautiful 60 minutes, and they came together and worked hard, and they really, really matched the opponent of the Kansas City Chiefs and said, we're going to be better than you. We weren't in the end because we made our mistakes that beat ourselves. It was especially heartbreaking because, I watched it with a buddy and he said it best at the end of the game. He just kind of sighed and, well, Kansas City didn't beat us. We beat ourselves. And that's what we do. That's what we do as the Lions is we find a way, even when we play really a magnificent game for the Lions, we find a way to lose to ourselves. I'm really proud of our boys. I am damn proud of our boys. We played a really great game, minus a few huge errors that ruined the game for us. Stafford's fumble was terrible. Kerryon's fumble was terrible. The Golladay catch in the end zone, frustrating. 4th and 8. 2 minutes left on the clock. All we got to do is stop Patrick Mahomes, and they have to go for it. It's 4th and 8. They have no other option but to go for it. And Mahomes runs it up the middle for a first down and yards. Frustrating. You look at the way the game was played, Kansas City really wasn't awesome. Patrick Mahomes didn't have a magnificent game. He threw 0 TDs. So First and foremost, Lions defense. Boys, you killed it. You did great. I am proud of you. Lions defense, and we were missing Darius Slay from the start. Diggs gets injured and has to come out early. Our defense wasn't even with our best guys, but you guys played awesome. Our D-line, we gotta break through. D-line, we got to get to the QB. Mahomes had too much time to do what he does. He's hitting Travis Kelce, making these little dump plays that are just frustrating to see. But defense overall, Mahomes wasn't hitting his guys. The Chiefs played like a solid B. Where the Lions, we had an A game that we blew down to an A-, which actually caused us to lose. Offensively, we looked really great. Guys were making big plays. Stafford was on point, hitting beautiful dimes like that dime to Golladay in the end zone where he just threads it right through the middle where there's 3 Kansas City guys, 4 guys, and he threads it right down the middle for a beautiful, beautiful touchdown. And just watching him trust Golladay on a lot of those passes was beautiful. And we were out Amendola. Amendola wasn't there. Hawkinson. We could talk about it, but there's no reason to. The leaping, the jumping. First of all, tight ends. Why are we jumping, boys? Yeah, those are some big boys. The hurdling is just absurd. This is not Madden, right? And you don't need me to say it because I'm sure you heard it a million times today. Stafford, it was nice to see him run and put his shoulder into somebody and then to stand up and stare the guy down. I love the fire. I want fire from my quarterback. And so watching Stafford make his way through a couple defensive players, puts his shoulder into somebody, and then stands up and gives them the eyes, I was like, that's a quarterback I can hang my hat on today. Like, you look good. You look good. Now, granted, the fumble did not look good. But, you can't hold anybody to a perfect game. It's not going to happen. But the problem is we're getting to the red zone. We can't be fumbling in the red zone. The whole play with Kerryon, God, that was frustrating because, first of all, you're talking about a dirty scrum where everybody's piled on top of each other, and there he is reaching, and then the ball kind of squeezes out, and the referees say, let's not blow the whistle. Then the guy picks it up, and here's the problem is, dude picks it up, and then is getting ready to go run down the other field, and Galladay's standing there. Somebody pointed this out. Galladay's standing there, and had Galladay grabbed him and tackled him to the ground, you have to fear unnecessary roughness, a 15-yard penalty, all this weird crap that's going to happen. So Galladay kind of tries to hit the ball, but is like, whatever, the play's dead. And then the guy just runs it back for a TD, and they're like, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Screw you, refs. But again, that's not why we lost. We lost because of our own mistakes. We beat ourselves. One thing that I just loved about this game was it looked like all week the number one thing they practiced was let's punch footballs out of people's arms. That was beautiful. The amount of plays where dudes are just lining up and rocking the ball out of the Kansas City Chiefs' arms was gorgeous. And they did a highlight reel on it in the third quarter. Hilarious. You watch 5 guys in a row, back to back to back, socking footballs. So I do believe that we have proved our identity as a contender. That's really it. I see a contender. That's what the Lions look like to me. We got a shot. We got to bye this week. Get some time. Get some rest. The big thing that I see, huge game against the Packers. We got to play the Packers in 2 weeks. We have to win. It's non-negotiable. If we want to be in the running for the division and actually winning the division, the NFC North, if we want to do that, got to be the Packers. Non-negotiable. If we lose to the Packers, all we're saying is, yeah, we got ourselves a team that can get us maybe to the wild card. Maybe. I don't want to be a maybe. I don't want to be a wild card contender. I want the North. So give me the North. We did lose, but we proved an identity as the Lions, as a team that we might have lost. But I'm really happy with the way we played. Overall. Made mistakes that pissed me off, that were rough, that were tough to watch. But overall, at the end of the game, I can shake my head and say, all right, I see something here. Right? It's looking like that diamond in the rough. We're Aladdin of the NFC North. Roll with me here.